Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Broncos will put total leather and we'll get started. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Buffalo's offense will take the field first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Soft spot in the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Powell.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Makes the catch. It's Powell. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, Buffalo! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple of throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Broncos offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Bringing it back. The 40.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. This time they'll go to the running game. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
At the 18. And a 1st down for the offense.
They'll leave it with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Number 21.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by a field goal over Alabama. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if...
There he goes! And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. Fires downfield. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
Makes the grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Bulls are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. They're working that left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He's open on the right.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense, I just can't find any answers.
He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. He'll try to tack on one more.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Western Michigan. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then he shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Can't get him to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
trying play action. Gets rid of it. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a heat. Makes the catch. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
To throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go to the ground. Got room to work. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Works the middle of the field. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Broncos. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab on the shot. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Finds his big tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this.
Throws toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moving away from pressure. He'll get rid of it. Oh, it goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
31, Western Michigan, 21.
Out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They go to the ground. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And the Bulls will kick it away to start the second half.
Western Michigan, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
And the Broncos can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
This time it's complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Broncos headed quickly to the line.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds.
Offside defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. This is now a 7-point game. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Powell. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. That pass is incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop it back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball a different way.
Oh, he's got some space. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to pass. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The kick is on its way. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Handoff from the gun. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got his man in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Let's go. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. The give to the tailback. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball.
Turning it on! He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. Touchdown, Buffalo! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
The Broncos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll sneak it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Sometimes you might be tempted to get a little tricky there, got a quarterback. He can fall forward. He can move the chains. Just do that.
Reese, I agree, because if I can't get short yardage, take a little bit of push and get the yardage. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on his defense.
He's got him. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, it was an outstanding run by the back there, but how about the blocking? Not just by the offensive line, David. His receivers were downfield getting a hat on a hat, too.
Everybody getting in the action. 3rd down and 10, running the football, getting the first down. That surprised everyone in the building.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Broncos! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can... There he goes! Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Pocket breaking down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Makes the grab on 3rd. Made a defender miss. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Smart move to get down with the slide.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts when you're trailing.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the air on first down. He caught it. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And the comeback is on.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive way up here.
On an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Breaks into the open. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Well, let's hope he just throws this one away. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close.